Tell me first of all, how did you become involved with horses?
As far as we know, I am the 4th generation heavy horseman. My son who works with us is 5th generation, as far as we know. So basically it was in our blood, and when I left school, up before school, horses was part of our everyday life as such. So yeah, father and grandfather, and it was just a continuity of it.
But how difficult now, as I suppose today, to find this sort of work?
Very, very rare this type of work now, because it's the breweries have got rid of the horses for promotions or even for work. So most of the breweries now that still have them on contract, they don't actually own, whereas Wadworth is one of the few that still own their own horses.
And as we will see, sort of, you know, they work. They're actual working horses.
Yeah, yes, we'd have been out today if you hadn't have been here delivering, and it would have been here. That's what we do, is deliver, as well as we do the promotions and showing through the summer times. And yeah.
Now, I'm a Wiltshire girl. I've known Wadworth. I know those horses, probably horses around here all my life. But also, and there were horses in Salisbury. I remember Gibbs Mew had horses in Salisbury. Devizes is one of the few places, well, one of the only places, I think, that has horses. How important is that to the town?
I think very important. The people love it. Everybody waves and says good morning and hello, and they've got time for you. Even when the horses are pulled outside of a pub when we're delivering, they'll come and see the horses and give them a polo or something. The town sees the horses as their horses. And I think that's part of the character and tradition, and it's the town love it.
As soon as you head out, you're going out onto the road, people immediately see you, they know, you know, what you want, where you're going. The amount of people we see day in and day out who are regulars on our route that we see, wave to the same people, say hello to the same, and in cars, again, lorries that travel through, they see us same time every week and they will wave. So yeah, the town is definitely something that is the hub. As soon as you enter Devizes, there's a chance you're going to get stuck behind the Shire horses.
If they disappeared in Devizes, there probably would be a revolution in the town.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
I could not believe when we were going through the town, one of the points I thought a lorry was coming towards us really fast. Those horses didn't bat an eyelid. It's packed town, it's market day, and they just do their job. Yeah.
But they're doing it 5 days a week, day in, day out. It's what they get used to. A young horse, you've got to be careful with. It's got to get used to it and sanitise, I suppose, to the noise and traffic and what have you. And knowing your horses. So one horse doesn't like cement mixers, another horse doesn't like motorbikes. And you've got to know what's happening as it comes to you, so you're aware and just careful.
And what about the Wadworth horse? Is there a type? Is there a style? Is there a look?
Wadworth like the big horse, black brown we call the colour. It's more darker bay than it's more of a black brown, with 4 white legs and a blaze, and that's the stamp of the Wadworth horse.
And I suppose that's the horse that people have known through generations as well.
Yeah.
It is, as I say, part and parcel of the town.
Yeah.
This is quite an unusual groom's job. If you look at in the question world.
Yeah, absolutely. Being with the heavy horses, isn't something, you know, even your normal sort of equestrian people aren't around. You know, you've got what we call light horses. So actually coming and doing a job like this, not just the horse side of it, but I also do all the delivering. I'm part of, you know, the brewery and doing all the cellar work, and I do all that as well. So actually, in terms of being a groom in this sense, isn't what people, I suppose, in the equestrian world would normally think of as being a groom. Is not quite the same.
And what about going around to all the pubs? Do you have sort of like the horses? Do they sort of understand the different people they're meeting and greeting when they're going around?
Sometimes, very often the landlords will come out, you see, to obviously open up and get ready for us. And a lot of the landlords, week after week, will still come out and still want to come and see the horses. And the horses generally will know then if they're sort of going to get a sugar lump or a biscuit. Generally, they know if that's going to come. Then they do know whereabouts they are, and they know when you're going around the different pubs you're going to pull into. As soon as you start going down that road, something goes right. Okay, I'm going in here now, and they do know. So definitely.
Let's talk about where we are now, because we're in your harness room, and there's some harness here, which I take it that's not just every day. Some of the stuff around us.
This behind us, this is our show harness. We have like 3 sets. We have a show set, an advertising set, which is like the best set that's moved down one, and then we've got the work stuff that.
And so you got your show harness. Where do you go? Where do you take the horses when you're taking them out of the town? Where do you go?
Showing wise, we do the county shows in the company's trading area, like your 3 counties, your Bath and West, your New Forest, Royal Berkshire. We do that type of county show. But most weekends as well, we go around to our pubs to do, family fun days, just to get the people to interact with the horses and come and have the photos, talk and say hello, which it works really well.
And what do the horses think of all of this?
They don't mind it, to be honest with you. Yeah. Especially showing, they know when they're on show, and it puts a spark and the light up a bit. Yeah, I think it's probably because they get grass under the feet as well, which they normally don't get grass.
Yeah.
So that just sparks them up a bit.
And there is you usually don't get grass, but they do have a holiday, don't they?
Oh yes. The classed as employees, so they get 2 weeks annual leave, which they go down to the chairman's farm, and they have 2 weeks kicking their heels up. But they're always ready for coming back in, believe it or not.
I know that Wadworth is a family business, but within that family business, that there are other families, and your family is so involved. How tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, I mean, like I've got a son that works with me. I've got another son that's in marketing. My wife's in HR. And there's a group of families here they've got 4 or 5 members of the family here. And it is a very which is rare, I think, today. You're not just a number, you are a name, and they look out for you like you put your all in for them.
Well, thank you for taking us out today, although it was rather wet, but thank you for taking us today, and thoroughly enjoyed it.
You're very welcome.